All right, welcome back to the channel, guys, and thank you for everyone who's subscribed and who has liked or commented. Really appreciate it. This is a preview game. Of course, you and I know that there's never an easy time to play Manchester United. It doesn't matter preseason, whatever. It's always tough. So join me in this session to with my buddy Bam to analyze this game and talk through what we think possible lineup could be and even possible prediction as well. How you doing, Ben?
Hey Perry, I'm doing great.
Awesome. Welcome
How have
back.
you been?
I've been good. I've been good. Really good. How is it? How is
Hey, thanks,
Lagos?
man.
How's Lagos, Nigeria?
Lagos is fine. It's cool.
Awesome.
Good to see you again, man.
Good to see you too. Well, we're barely a couple of days till the season starts. So here we are.
Yeah.
Arsenal is about to start. Our lives about to become miserable all over again. Hopefully not this season.
Hopefully not this season.
Yeah. But yes,
Yeah.
since the last time we connected, a lot has happened. I feel like Arsenal has pretty much wrapped up our transfer business, except for the the elusive left wing I was supposed to sign, which we haven't signed. And unfortunately,
Yeah.
we're hearing
Yeah.
that the our favored candidate, Eze, is most likely going to Tottenham, which really would upset me because here we are again. Eze was released as an Arsenal player, from Hayland.
Yeah.
I know he wants to come back to Arsenal, but also there's an extra motivation for him to go to Tottenham because it would be like, pay back to Arsenal. And now with Madison injured, if he does go to Tottenham, he actually will be playing like every single game. And he's playing
Well,
champion.
don't forget. Yeah, yeah, but don't forget, it's just links. One and Eze was said to have told his friends that he
Mhm.
was coming to Arsenal. He is very excited at the prospect of returning to Arsenal. And also, don't forget that playing for Tottenham is a different thing because when you play for Tottenham, you have to hate Arsenal. And I'm not sure Eze is prepared to do that. There's this connection he has with Arsenal that makes him feel like he's returning home when he comes back to Arsenal. So I don't think he would want to go to Tottenham
Well,
unless the hopes of coming back to Arsenal is dashed.
mhm,
If those hopes are not dashed, then I'm not sure he would want to go to Tottenham because remember Chesney? There was a
mhm,
time Tottenham were thinking of I mean, uh, uh, signing Chesney,
mhm.
but he just wouldn't go there. I mean, it was like Ramsey too, the same thing. Once you are an Arsenal fan through and through,
Mhm.
it's not easy beginning to hate Arsenal. I'm sure the only person who succeeded in doing that was Van Persie.
And Adebayo.
No, for Van Persie it was different because if you see his
So I said
childhood pictures,
Adebayo, Adebayo.
yeah, but for Adebayo, I don't know if he used to be an Arsenal fan when he was a child.
He was, he was,
For
he
Van
was a
Persie,
he was a diehard Kanu fan, and he was an Arsenal
okay,
fan. There are
yeah, 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 okay, okay,
pictures of him who wear Arsenal jersey. He supports just like me. I still support Arsenal because of Kanu, right? So
yeah, yeah.
Adebayo is very typical, very similar to Kanu in everything, So
Oh, now I remember. Yeah, he took the number 25
25
jersey
too, exactly.
because
Yeah.
of
So, anyways,
mm,
that's fine. Now I am
well,
I'm of a different opinion. I think that these players are almost like mercenaries, right? Highest paid, they will go. That's why I look at it. It won't surprise me. In fact, today's report, according to Fabrizio, is that he's keen on joining Tottenham. So it
wow,
doesn't matter. It's highest paid. And Arsenal,
wow.
we would only have ourselves to blame because it's a player, like you said, former academy player, academy boy, wants to
Mm.
join Arsenal, but we're fluffing around. That's what's going on. So it won't surprise me. But that's the reality. It won't surprise me. But anyways, about the game, I want us to talk through how you feel about this game. It's on Sunday. It's 11:30 a.m. for
Wow.
me. I think 4:30 p.m. for you. How do you feel about this game, and what do you think will be the mindset of both sides?
Um, the nerves. It's 5 days to go, or just a little under 5 days, okay,
Hmm.
given the time. But a game against United at Old Trafford is always going to be a big game,
Absolutely.
regardless of the fact that they finished 15th last season. Whenever we play against United at Old Trafford, it's always going to be a big game. And I think um, the fact that they beat us 8-2 in 2011 has a lot to do with their confidence, especially at Old Trafford. Anytime we go to Old Trafford, even though they are coming off the back of losses and against small teams, whenever it's Arsenal visiting, they just tend to wake up and give us a very difficult game. So whatever we get there, a win or a draw, will go a long way to, I mean, boost our confidence for the remainder of the first 5 games. We have Liverpool, we have City, we have Nottingham Forest, and Leeds. And I think after that, right after that, Chelsea too. Chelsea are among the 5 teams who are playing.
Yeah, let me see. I
I
think
think
I
so.
think you're probably correct. Let me see what we have. So we have here, I see Manchester United away, Leeds at home, Liverpool
Uh,
away, Nottingham Forest at home, Man City at home, Newcastle away, West Ham at home. So Chelsea is
okay.
not close. Chelsea is not. Chelsea is
Okay,
sometime in
okay.
November, probably our ninth or 10th game.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Okay. Um, I agree with you. I think there's never an easy time to play Manchester United. It doesn't matter even if they are dead and buried, right?
Yeah,
They always find a way to resurrect and be just find they get energized once they see Arsenal, fixture coming up. And to your point, I think it's because just historical, let's be honest, they've gotten the better of Arsenal over the
the
years.
better
As a matter of
was
fact, they've
over the years.
humiliated us multiple times. The 8-2 you
Yeah,
reference is yet another point.
yeah,
So there's almost an entitlement United as a football club
yeah.
have when it comes to Arsenal, like they own Arsenal. They can beat us anytime they want. A
They just
high-flying
believe.
Arsenal versus a poor-flying United, they still believe they can beat Arsenal,
Yeah, exactly.
which is annoying.
Even when they have a lot of players injured, they still
Yes,
put up a good fight whenever
correct.
go visiting.
You're absolutely
And
correct.
anytime they step on the pitch, it's like that 8-2 keeps resonating in their minds that look, we have a psychological edge over these guys. And until we're able to beat them the way we beat Chelsea 2 seasons ago, 5-0,
Yes, yes,
we won't get over that. We won't be able to psychologically get an edge over them
correct.
like they have
You're
over us.
right.
And the fact
You're
that they've been the dominant team since 1992-93 season when the Premier League began.
Yeah.
I mean, it says a lot.
Well, you're right. You're
It's
right.
still,
You really nailed it with the psychological edge. Because I remember as a kid watching Arsenal, I even I used to literally have like fall sick. The game hasn't even started. I just already defeated that Arsenal would lose.
yeah,
So I can
yeah,
imagine the players as well. So you're absolutely right. It's there's a psychological warfare that United have over us. Even though in the last 3 seasons we seem to have kind of we are more on the winning side, but you're right. We need to really
yeah,
cure that 8-2 to be able to beat
yeah.
our chest and go like, you know what, now going forward we are in the ascendancy. Basically, we are winning that war, just like we did Chelsea and like
Chelsea
we did
had,
Madrid too.
yeah, Chelsea had that 6-0
Yes,
when they beat us until we made it 5-0. Now it's kind of balanced.
it's equal.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's kind of balanced. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about. I think it's a good say we're talking to possible lineup. Like, what do you think? How do you feel will line up for this game? Tell me your back four. Basically, tell me your first 11 and why.
Oh, okay. Obviously, Raya in goal,
Mm-hmm.
uh, the unchangeable back line is
Oh, real
Saliba
quick on
Gabriel.
Raya, I feel like he kind of went unnoticed. People didn't notice that Raya has changed his phone his I say phone number. It's my bad. His jersey number from I think some weird number.
Okay.
He was 30 something to number one. No, I feel like that news it just kind of flew under the radar and nobody has reported. But I know like, oh wow, this guy's actually changed his number since Ramsey is no longer here. But anyways, yes,
Okay. Well,
just want to put that out there. So you said Raya in goal, and then your back four would be
yeah. Of course, Saliba and Gabriel,
okay.
obviously the best, arguably the best center. In fact, it's not arguably, they've done
Mm,
it for 2 seasons now.
yeah,
The best center back in the league.
the pairing in the league,
Yes,
you mean?
yeah. Pairing, center back
Yeah,
pairing, yeah, in
yeah.
the league.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I would actually I'll play Timber on the right back, at right back rather,
Hmm.
and Miles Lewis Kelly mm, at left back. But I think something we spoke about earlier,
Mm,
considering the fact that Mbuemo is going to be Mbuemo and Ahmad are going to both be operating on that position.
yeah,
We would need to have that position really fortified because
correct,
he will have a tough day, especially at Old Trafford. And
correct.
an 18-year-old coming against Ahmad and Bueno
Bueno, yeah,
will be too much for him.
I agree.
So we will need Martinelli to be coming back to help quite often.
Or we play Timber there, who is better at one-on-one dribbles, and play Ben
Yeah,
White
yeah,
on a right back, just because United's strongest side is their right hand side.
yeah,
Their weakest side,
absolutely.
since Rashford and Co are no longer here, is their left hand side. So for me, I agree with you. I think it might just be too much for MLS to
Yeah,
play against these two because United would play both of them, which is going to be a torrid
absolutely.
day for MLS. So maybe a better
Mm,
option, and I think he did this against Atletico Bilbao. Mikel actually shuffled the team like that. He brought Ben White in and interestingly put
mm,
Timber at left. When once he took off Calafiori, he put Timber there before he now took off Timber. I don't know if that was maybe some kind of rehearsal, but it won't surprise me.
mm,
As a matter of fact, I had a fan who commented that the Arsenal is more efficient going forward on the right hand side when you have the Saka
yeah.
Ben White relationship and
Ben
that
White,
yes,
absolutely,
that
absolutely.
triangle they have
Yeah,
is more effective, but we're more fortified defensively
fortified
when
defensively. Yeah,
Timber plays.
when
So
Timber is playing. Yeah,
it might just
that's
be a
true.
case of, you know what, just for this game, tactically, it makes sense to play Timber at left back so we can cover for all those
Left back. Yeah,
defensive one-on-ones. But then maybe second half, he can make whatever changes he needs to make.
mm,
So it won't surprise me.
that's true.
It won't surprise me at all.
Yeah,
I agree with you on the center back pairing. Obviously, I know we're kind of divided on Timber or Ben White, but
yeah.
I feel like we're aligned there. Okay, going to the midfield. I feel like
Yeah,
I
the
feel like that
midfield.
picks itself.
Yeah, the midfield, that pivot between uh Zubimendi
Hmm.
at six,
Yes.
Odegaard obviously undisputed in his 10 position and Rice. But like I mean, we spoke about this team,
Yeah.
uh Rice playing that midfield pivot with
Yeah.
Zubimendi.
Double pivot. Yes.
Yeah, double
Yes.
pivot, yes, as you call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we saw a little of that against Bilbao. I would love to see that again because it's Old Trafford and it's the first match of the season.
Yep.
And I would rather have us win or draw, but not lose that game. It's not
Correct.
going to be good for our momentum,
Correct.
especially because we didn't really have a good preseason. I mean, people were grumbling about the chemistry of the new guys
Yeah.
and defensively, we didn't look solid in the preseason. And for me, that's understandable because when you bring in six new players, and I mean, it has changed the pattern, the structure, and the fluidity that the team had in the past.
Correct.
Defensively, like I said, we have always been the best team in the league. And that's because every player takes part in defending. I mean, they know what Ateta wants them to play. So, I mean, they've always taken part in defending, whether it's the striker. Now we don't have that again. We don't have Partey in the team. Zubimendi has come in, Mosquera comes in. If you look at the goals we conceded against Villarreal, you could see that, especially the second goal. I mean, that's not the kind of goal Arsenal will concede on a
Yes.
good day. I mean, 3 goals in Emirates. It's been, I mean, when was the last time we considered 3 goals?
No,
More than a
true,
whole
true.
season since we considered three
Absolutely.
goals in a game.
But then it's
So,
preseason. It's preseason, and your point, too many changes. Ateta has been kind of. I feel like preseason is the best time to experiment. You know what I mean?
experiment.
So when you
I'm
experiment,
actually not questioning the
yeah,
experiment, but I'm just talking about we're going to go through that time where
hmm
the new players will take time, not just to blend like they blend in training, but in a
hmm
game, it's a different thing,
absolutely,
you know.
absolutely.
So
So you're saying that you would prefer that we play the double pivot at Old Trafford, and I agree. I think it makes us more
yeah,
compact. It makes us
yeah,
difficult to beat. I was watching that double pivot against Atletico Bilbao, and I could see they literally had nothing. And I think it was because the mid
yeah,
made it very difficult for you to even get to the defense. We're very compact. We were very
exactly.
conservative. Not you don't take too many risks with that formation. I would love to see him literally play that our first 6 games. Well, our first games except for Leeds at home.
Absolutely,
Just don't lose. I agree
absolutely.
with you. Go to Old
Yeah,
Trafford, win or draw, but no matter what happens, don't lose. Because if
don't
we lose
lose.
that game, oh my goodness, the the backlash that will come from it and how
Yeah,
energized United will feel
will feel
will feel as well.
and the
So
and because it's a team that is getting to understand themselves. I mean, Arsenal are a team that
yes,
are getting to understand themselves with the new players.
yeah,
It's going to feel like, oh, I mean, the morale is going to drop a little such that it might affect the team going forward. We
yes,
don't want to see that.
yes,
We
absolutely
know
agree.
this team is capable. Yeah, we know it's capable of winning the league this season. We have got
Yeah.
all it takes
Yep,
to win the league this season. So,
I agree.
I mean,
So I feel like the midfield. So we're looking at double Odegaard, Rice to be Mendy in a double pivot triangle. On the left hand side, with everything going on, I know we have Madueke now. What would be your take on the left hand side?
considering that we're going to Old Trafford and Madueke is fairly new, he will not offer defensively what Martinelli will offer.
Yes,
He won't. He does. I mean, he won't help. I'm not sure he will be able to do the kind of. I mean, have that kind of work rate that Martinelli gives us, especially in this kind of difficult games. So for me, this shouldn't be the game to bring him in. At least not
to
in
start.
Martinelli's position.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's coming in, he should come in for Saka.
Okay. Okay. No,
Yeah,
so I agree with you, and I'm not a Martinelli fan, especially when it comes to offensive. But I'm just going to be realistic. I agree with you. Martinelli offers a lot more defensively than he offers.
yeah,
He's more defensively disciplined than any other winger that we have in the team. It's unfortunate that
absolutely.
he's not productive the way I want him to be going forward.
His
So
his
that
end product. Yeah,
his end product is just, oh my goodness, it's so poor. I'm at this point I'm embarrassed for him, to be honest with you, because the sentence I'm like, dude, can't you just cross the ball? Why is it that he's so predictable? Anyways, this is not a Martinelli bashing session, but I agree with you. I will play
yeah,
Martinelli just because of the amount of pressure we would feel on Sunday
still,
from Manchester
yeah,
United right hand side, meaning Ahmad,
yeah,
Dalo, and Mbuemo.
yeah,
Yeah, so for that
yeah,
reason, I agree with you. I will play Martinelli, not for his attacking prowess, but for his defensive discipline. That's why I'll play him.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay. Then on the right hand side, I feel like that picks itself. We already know the star boy,
And
Bukayo
picks
Saka.
itself.
Yeah.
Of course.
And
Yeah,
then number 9, obviously, I don't know. For me, I'm thinking Gyökeres. What do you think?
I'll go with Gyökeres.
Okay.
I believe he has had Three games now.
Mm-hmm.
That should be enough for me. That should be enough to give him a start. Or else, of course, Havertz he understands Arteta better, understands what Arteta, but does he have the ability to deliver the goals? I mean,
Yeah.
does he have that striker instinct like Gyökeres has?
Mm.
I mean, Gyökeres is in good spirit, having scored in the last game, so I think to just be fair, although Havertz still scored, but
Yeah.
I mean, this is the game. It's going to be, I mean, Gyökeres versus Sesko.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh
mean,
my God.
what a game. What a match is going to be.
The pressure
So
is
for me, I would
next
like,
level.
yeah, I would love to see Gyökeres start that game, and
Yeah.
I
No,
believe he's going to deliver.
I agree too. I like to see him play. And I think funny enough, I just think Jokeris is one player I have zero worries about personally. Because I looked at last season, I've looked at Havertz. I've always said Havertz is a very poor footballer when it comes to 18-yard
Wow.
box. Very like just
Okay.
football basics. Okay. Every time I
Okay.
watch him, I don't know about you, I have zero confidence when Havertz is in the 18-yard box. Zero.
Okay.
Most times his first touch is poor, his decision making is poor for me. Now, Havertz is more a link up player, like in the middle, he works hard. But the moment you put him in that 18-yard box, which is ironic, he's supposed to be a striker, right? He is so poor. His first touch, especially his first touch. Unlike Yoko, I watched Yokores and I said to myself, if Arsenal can provide the same amount of passes they provided for Havertz last season to a
Mhm.
Gyökeres, he would score a lot of goals. And that's my confidence that this
Absolutely.
team would provide those passes. A lot of time, Havertz is slower. He doesn't have confidence to shoot with both legs. He can't come out of tight spaces. He
Mm.
fouls incessantly as well. People may have no. I pick up on that.
Yeah.
He tends to
Yeah.
pull players back because I don't want to say he's
Yeah.
lazy because that's too harsh, but
No,
he
no.
just
What I would say is that he's not a proper striker in the sense that he doesn't have that striker instinct in the
correct.
box,
Yes.
that fox in the box.
Yes.
But even at that, it's not every striker that is a fox in the box. But then outside the box too, the striker instinct that you see outside the box, that agility that strikers have,
Yes.
that hunger inside the box or when they are one on one with a
Hmm.
defender, that desire, that hunger to score,
Hmm.
you don't see it in him like that. So it's understandable. I mean, I understand your points are justified,
Yeah.
and for me, it's okay. It's just that I feel he's more of an attacking midfielder.
He is.
Well, that's the way I see him.
He is.
He's
He's not a
nowhere,
striker.
he's not a striker.
He's not a
No, he's not.
striker. He is a
But we,
classic. He's a classic false
but
nine.
yeah, but we saw glimpses of what competition can do in the last match. I mean,
Yes.
I would never have expected Havertz to run from his own half, overtake two players, get in between two players, and even though the defender pushed him just before
Hmm.
he made that shot, the defender pushed him, he
Able
was
to
struggling.
balance and
He
place the ball.
scored.
Yes.
He was able to balance and not just kick the ball. He placed the ball in an angle where I was really impressed.
No, I was impressed
I was
and
impressed.
surprised at the same time. I didn't know he had that in him. I like, and I,
I have not seen,
I'm hoping it's competition
yeah,
that's missing that. I'm hoping so.
and that will be very good for the team.
Yeah.
I've not, that is one of the best individual goals, not the most valuable goals he has scored anyway, but one of the best individual efforts I've seen him put in to score a goal.
Yep. I
For
agree. I
me,
agree. I was surprised. I was like, okay, what's going on? But I'll take it. And I'm really hoping that
yeah,
because of Gyökeres, we would see the best of Havertz this season
yeah,
because maybe Havertz went into last season without no real competition, right? So now
absolutely,
he
yeah,
knows that if he has a shitty game, he's had in the past, he literally will not
yeah,
play. As a matter of fact, he shouldn't be our first choice to start up front
exactly.
for this team. So to me, he's supposed to be thinking about that. If you mean well for yourself, like you know what, if I have
Yeah,
10 minutes, I have it has to be. I have to literally like what's the word? I have to put in my absolute best in those 10 minutes to be able to get the shirt the next game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with you. I think I'm also aligned on that. So I just before we wrap up, what's your
Okay.
prediction?
I'll go with 2-1.
2-1
The reason I'm
Arsenal.
predicting, yeah, there is, yeah, 2-1 Arsenal. Yeah,
Okay.
2-1 in favor of Arsenal. The reason I'm predicting, I just want to believe that we'll see the game through. And I'm giving United a goal because they have improved their attack.
Yes.
Bring in Matthias Cunha. I mean, you look at what they had before. They had Højlund.
Hmm.
He wasn't a prolific goal scorer. We know he was struggling for goals. Now they brought uh,
Sesko.
Sesko.
Yeah.
They brought Cunha. They brought Mbeumo. I mean, Cunha and Mbeumo, they've scored a lot of goals between
Yes.
them
They
this
have a lot of
season.
goals
So
between them. Yes.
last season, I meant to say,
Yeah.
yeah. So, and bringing in Sesko with that height, I mean, he's going to be the tallest player on the pitch. I know United don't cross the ball that often, but they are going to have to do that because I believe they will be frustrated along the line in the game and they'll have to begin to rely on his aerial prowess. And
Yeah.
Sesko is good in the air. So
He's very good in the air. It's almost,
very good
in
in the
fact,
air.
it's scary good. He's actually
Yeah,
better than Haaland in the air.
in the air. Okay.
Yeah, he
Okay.
is. It's
See.
so clean the way the way he lips and the way he directs the ball. If you look, it's beautiful to watch. He's very good. I can't I can't knock him. He's a very good player in the air. Now, where I think he might struggle a little bit is just adapting to the Premier League. But again, people said about Haaland, right? Look at Haaland today.
Yeah,
Haaland is is the best striker in the league. But when he first came, like, oh my God, it's going to take time. He didn't. He took a few games. Once he started scoring, once it. So full transparency. My first choice for Arsenal was Shesko ahead of Gyökeres.
okay.
I love Gyökeres, but I just to the point you mentioned, I felt that Sesko was a more suited player for Arsenal just because he's very flexible, can play wings, can come into the middle, unlike Gyökeres. But I'm happy with Gyökeres because again, if I'm looking for a finisher, we have a finisher, like a really deadly one too. So, but they are both very
My the
they
the,
are both very good
the
footballers.
reason the reason I opted for Gyökeres was that I felt Gyökeres was a hurricane kind of striker.
Hmm.
I mean, I felt he was similar to Hurricane in a lot of ways. His size, the way he moves, I mean, his eye for goal, the kind of their style of play. I felt they were
Yes.
very similar. So I wanted that kind of striker for Arsenal. And
Yeah.
coming with that kind of pedigree, with that kind of um, should I say CV? I mean,
Hmm.
he's coming to Arsenal with a rich CV of goals,
Yeah.
and you are coming with to a team where we know Saka loves to assist. I mean, you are going to get chances created by Odegaard, Saka, and all that. So for me, I felt that, and with Zubimendi there right now, I
Correct.
mean, it's not going to be difficult creating goals for him.
I agree. I
So
agree. I agree. I think my biggest what excites me most about Gyökeres is two things. One is a bully.
yeah,
I love that he just
exactly.
enjoys exerting himself on
Pulling
defenders,
defenders, yeah,
and then he is just he has a good engine on him. He's always
yeah,
running. He's always trying to do something. There's always that some industry about him, and it's for
exactly.
90 minutes. He has an obsession to score, like a
Score, yeah.
conviction that I'm going to score in this game, and he does everything possible, but that clean, dirty to get that goal. For me, I love that.
I get a feeling that he's still in that place where he's a bit nervous. I could see, I don't know, but I don't know if I was the only one that could see that he's trying to acclimatize and trying to get past those first few games where you'll be under a lot of pressure from the
Mhm.
fans. Everybody wants to see how you're going to adapt to the Premier League. and all that. So the weight of expectation on him right now is still very, very high. But
Yeah.
once he starts getting the goals, if he could score three, even if it's 3 goals in the first 5, 6 matches,
Mm-hmm.
the confidence
Exactly.
will skyrocket.
Exactly. Well, for my
Yeah.
prediction, I think I don't know why I keep thinking 3-2. And the reason why I say
Okay.
3-2 is I feel like what you mentioned earlier, our defense is still a little bit shaky, but United have also
Yeah.
improved their goal prowess.
Yeah.
So it won't surprise me if there's a
Exactly.
penalty. But
The attacking prowess.
I think Arsenal will win. I think Arsenal will win. But if we
Yeah.
don't win, like I said, if we can't win this game, we shouldn't lose the game. Period.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
I'll show you something I put together real quick. Let me see. I think
Okay.
whilst was waiting for you, I put this. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, so this is what I think.
Okay.
I think we're aligned on a line up here. So what I mean by double pivot is both of them here, with Saka pumping down the
Yeah.
wing,
Yeah.
Martinelli and Gyökeres.
Yeah.
So I think we're aligned on that too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I can see. All right.
yeah.
That's good, man. That's good. I love that double pivot. I want to see it.
Yes,
I mean,
because last
it
season
was very,
we were doing the almost like so last season we had this
yeah,
and this was party.
yeah.
So this season we're doing this. Well against Atletico Bilbao, we played this. And oftentimes this guy was doing this. Rice was coming back here. MLS was kind of coming into the middle, but Rice stayed here most of the time. Yeah. So
Yeah, I get. Yeah, that's true.
all right, man.
Man,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah,
All
take
right,
care of
man.
yourself, man. We're gonna have another
All right.
video
Thanks
with
so much.
just like a season prediction video with a few of my Chelsea and Arsenal buddies, Chelsea and Man U buddies. So
Okay.
that'll be our next video.
Okay, man.
All right, take
All
care.
right, man. Nice talking with you, man. All
Yeah,
right. Take
cheers.
care,
Take
man.
care. Yeah, good night. I know it's
All right.
pretty late for
Cheers,
you.
man.
Good night.
Yeah. All right. Good night, bro.
All right, yeah, bye bye.
All right.